What up? I am eating breakfast. Eating my breakfast. I got some eggs. You see what I'm saying? And some vegan sausage. I wanted to come on here this morning because I keep seeing stuff. Remember when I told y'all that the Voting Rights Act wasn't going to pass? And see, I tried to tell y'all that was going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because I knew those damn Republicans was not going to sign off on giving our rights back. So, what I suggest is the same thing I said before, is to sue their ass. Sue the individuals. Sue the individuals. Because if you sue the individuals and not the actual Republican Party, you're winning. And you need to sue every single judge that passed off on these voting rights too. And every lawyer that's working for them, every governor that's working for them. Put their names on the lawsuit. Don't put the party itself, or don't put, the judge itself. You want to put the names on the lawsuit. That's what you want to do. You want to put the names on the lawsuit for the people that are in the Republican Party and the people that, are head spearing this Voting Rights Act. Because let me tell you, if we don't get these Voting Rights Act together, we won't have a leg to stand on. We won't be able to make decisions no matter what it is. Excuse me. Hey, how you doing? Because if they control our votes, then they're controlling everything. Yeah. And the way the Voting Rights Act is passed so that I'm doing great. How you doing? The way the Voting Rights Act is passed, it's passed so that they can change our votes anytime. And that's not cool. And I know a lot of people think that, that's been happening a lot, whereas the change of the vote, but no, that has not been happening a lot. That has not been happening a lot. People think that. They think that, oh, it doesn't matter if I vote or not because they changing it. No, not until now. So that's the reason why we need to fight for our voting rights right now. Like, this is important. Look, if you're not registered to vote, you need to go out there and vote. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that now. I can pull up the information in my state and know exactly where I need to go to vote. You should too. Because you need to know when the voting times are. Personally, I think on voting day, the bosses should give everybody a chance to go in the morning and vote, or leave early and go vote. So that everybody is getting their vote in. You know how many people be trying to rush when they get off of work to go vote? Or they rush in the morning before they go to work? Voting day is when you'll see a lot of people that's late. They late for work and they gotta go vote. Why they not giving people that day out? Or at least time to go vote. Come on now. Or make sure all of your employees are voting early. That would be good. But what about this Alec Baldwin thing that's going on? I never thought that a movie theater somebody could die in it. Now, granted, somebody did die before him. Y'all remember Bruce Lee, right? I think he died on a movie set, and so was his son. His son died too, same way. I love my almond milk. So his son died the same way on a movie theater set. Now, why isn't the stuff that they have there more safer? I used to be thinking to myself, I don't want to be one of those test dummies, you know, one of them people, and I don't want to call them test dummies, I'm sorry, stunt people. Because a lot of those stunt people doing the jobs that the other people don't want to do. They love to fall out of buildings, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but as long as it's safe. Crazy part is I never heard of any stunt people actually getting hurt on a movie set. I'm sure there are some, but come on, man. These guns need to be safer. They do. And if they that damn dangerous, they better off for our real police having those guns than the real guns that they have. The police need some pellet guns or something. Something. That's gonna do the trick. But not hurt anybody where it kills anybody. That's just terrible. That's how I feel about the police officers. Or at least on the movie set. My goodness, the movie set, come on, man. You shouldn't have to go to work that day and have to deal with that type of stress. It's got to be another way. You know? Mm-mm. This is so good. Let me tell you. I figured out about these vegan sausages because I used to put it in the oven, right? At 350. And when I put it in the oven at 350, it turns out real hard. So something today told me, look, turn the oven down. So I turned the oven down to 260. I should have turned it to 250, but 260. I figured if I give it less heat, it probably wouldn't turn out so hard. And it turned out perfect. It was so nice and soft and good. Oh my goodness, it's good. Oh my, yeah. I should have been did that. And it tastes so good today because it wasn't so hard. I can cut that up and put that in the damn taco, man. Woo! It's so good. I mean, it turned out nice and soft, and it wasn't hard. I mean, it was bomb. That was good. Yeah. So what I say about these people that, you know, claim that they all for our constitutional rights, because truth indeed, the president has the power to use his executive order to change things. His executive order goes over everybody, the whole Senate, for goodness sakes. There's nothing they can do if he uses his executive order. So Biden, I ask you, what's stopping you? What is stopping you from using your executive order to pass the Voter Rights Act? Because, brother, we need this change before next year takes place. This has to be done in 2021. So I'm asking, what is the holdup? And let me tell you the same thing that I told you about them trying to pass the laws for kids to do the mandates. Come on, man. To do the boosters. Didn't I tell y'all this shit was gonna happen? Yeah, I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna happen because it's kids that are a certain age and older. Yeah, but I told you it's gonna happen for the young kids too. I told y'all that. Now it's like 5 and older now. Next thing you know, it's gonna be babies. And everything I keep telling y'all be coming true, but y'all ain't listening. Y'all ain't listening. Y'all don't want to listen. I tried to tell you. And since that happened, man, you know that I'm telling the truth. I ain't just write a damn book. I gave you a damn fortune cookie, okay? It's a fortune cookie. Because you need to know what's going to happen if we don't take a stand now. And if we take that stand now, that book proves that it's going to be the end of systematic racism. Just follow the steps, man. Follow the steps. If you follow the steps, the people will get what they want. All the American people. Just follow the steps. Just do as I say and not as I does. Okay, don't drink from the milk carton, kids. Don't do that because your mom will be pissed. Your mom will be mad. My bad. Don't. I'm sure this bothering my baby right now. Me drinking from the milk carton. So don't do that, okay? Even your woman don't like that, bruh. So look, but if y'all just do, and when I tell you this could go so smooth, but it has to be difficult. Why are y'all making it difficult? Come on now, Biden. Pass the damn executive order on our voting rights. And if he doesn't do it, though, if he decides not to do it, because it's right. You talk about you care about the American people's democracy and the right to vote, then if you care, then pass it with your executive order. No questions asked. Caring is actually taking action. You feel me? Do that. If not, people, let's prepare to have the biggest class action lawsuit ever against the Republican Party. And you have to name the individual people. Because once we do that, the Republican Party is going to be like, we didn't expect y'all to do that. Y'all hitting our pockets. Now it's time for us to listen. Yeah. It's time for us to listen. So, let me tell you, it's the right thing to do. It also helps us to, but let me tell y'all something. Yeah? And then for all the people that saying, oh, we shouldn't stoop to their level. Why not? How many racist people you know ain't about to use their lawyers? The whole purpose of the judicial system is that you can get out of any trouble if you have a good lawyer. So if you think them people ain't using their lawyers, you're crazy. If anybody makes a mistake, it's the racist people. They make mistakes. And they do it all the time. And when they make those mistakes, guess what? Guess what? Just guess what? They get themselves out of trouble. And how they get themselves out of trouble? They call a damn lawyer. They could be drunk in the sun of the nun. You know what I'm saying? They could be drunk in the sun of the nun. And then they get all in all types of troubles from that night. They done beat somebody up. They done did all types of stuff. Guess what? They calling their lawyer. They calling their lawyer. Because their lawyer gets them out of trouble. Look, they can make a bad business decision. Who they calling? They lawyer. Yeah, they calling their lawyer. Mm-hmm. They calling their lawyer. So let me tell you something. Don't think that these people don't sue people, because they do. They sue everybody and they mama. Yes, they do. They even sue their own damn insurance companies. You ever seen a person sue their own insurance companies? Here, I learned this shit from them. Because they sue their own insurance company. If your insurance company ain't paying for your car, and they make every damn excuse, you sue their ass. That's right, you do that. And then you're able to get your money. If you think somebody who ain't never did that, they did that, you better ask somebody. Matter of fact, you can Google how many lawsuits are taking place in the world and who they suing. If you think the Republican Party, the people that's in it, have never been sued, man, you're not really paying attention. Because the same gerrymandering that they've been doing, they've been sued for every single year. Yeah, you can check that too. That's in the records. All right. So just know, this is not the first lawsuit. But with a lawsuit of this magnitude, with so many people, guess what? This can make a big, giant impact. And it sends a saying, don't mess with us, because we mean business. That's why you do the lawsuit. Because nothing speak to them except for the pockets, okay? When you hit their pockets, you speaking. Speak of the English, you speaking. Okay. So if you sue Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, and Pfizer, we ain't never got to worry about no mandates. Not our kids, not nobody. That's what y'all don't understand, how powerful lawsuits are. They are powerful. Hell, you think they are running the judicial system for nothing? They elect their judges so they can get out of all their shit. Yeah. That's why it's so important. Let me tell you something. If you know a judge, you have a good thing in your pocket. Just like if you know a police officer, you have a good thing in your pocket. Why? Because I done seen, well, my mom, I think at one time was dating a police officer. Hell, he got me out of some trouble on a ticket. Yeah. If you got a lawyer that's a friend, that's a good friend. If something go wrong, you could call your lawyer friend and say, bro, I need some advice, okay? I need some advice. I need to know what's going on, okay, bro? I done got in some trouble, and I don't know how to get myself out of this trouble. And because that's your friend gonna give you some good advice. Look, you ain't gotta listen to me. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. That friend, lawyer, might even say, look, bro, let me take this case for you. I don't want my friend to be in no trouble. Let me take this case. Yes. And your friend will take the case. So how you think they feel? They got the judges and the lawyers in their pockets. They paying them just in case something happened, bro. Not that something happened, but they paying them just in case something happens. So they keep them on payroll. Because if they keep them on payroll, guess what? So that's why they keep the judges and the lawyers. You ain't got to believe me. But I'm telling you, that's the reason why they want to take over the judicial system. Because if you think they ain't suing people, you crazy. They suing everybody and their mama. Yes, they are. Because why? They got these judges and these lawyers in their pocket. So they can sue. And they gonna get away with it too. Because they got them working for them. That's So just imagine if you had your cousin that was a lawyer, you know, like on that TV show about the lady who's a podcast, you know, broadcaster, Penelope. Penelope. And she got a cousin that's a lawyer, a Loyola, a cousin, okay. And with the cousin that's a lawyer, she able to get her representation. He gonna go to work for her. So just imagine if these racist people got cousins that's working in the judicial system. They best friends are working in the judicial system. Yes, they are. That's why I tell people to check the records, because you'll see if you look at the records what side they on. You'll see. The records tell it all. And the crazy part is they use that data for us, but we could use that data for them. So yeah, so like I was saying, if they cousin is a judge, you best believe they calling their cousin. Look, cuz I got this lawsuit, right? I'm trying to win against this company, okay? And I need you to do something for me. Well, cuz, what you need? So yeah, that's going on. If you think that ain't going on, you crazy. Just think about if it was your cousin. Would your cousin take up for you? So think about that. And when you think about that, then you'll know what's been really going on in the judicial system and why it's important that we sue. Yes, it's important that we sue. It's important. And just the same as that lawyer, the lawyer can see about getting you a different judge, not a racist judge, okay? So for all of y'all that say that can't happen because they own the judicial system, well, yeah, we got more Black judges than we had before. Biden elected a lot of them. Hell, look, I'm gonna tell the truth. Shit, they gonna do the same damn thing. Only thing is they do their stuff in secret. Okay, that's why they call it a secret society. They do their stuff in secret. Anyway, I just want to say that, okay? I just want to say that. Because I needed to let that be known, okay? I needed to let that be known. That is what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Going on. Yeah, man, I had to let that be known. Because, you know, something needs to be said. And about this young man, Gabby Petito's boyfriend, and him missing, and all you see is the bones. Looky here. Check the cavity records on them bones and see who them bones belong to. For all you know, it might be a Black man. And if somebody killed him, think about this. If somebody killed him, his flesh would still be on the bones unless they burnt. How would they just take his bones off his body like that? I mean, his meat, his flesh. How would they take it off the bones like that? That should let you know somebody digged up some bones from the ground, maybe a graveyard or something, or somebody else's bones that they got destroyed and killed, you know, because it's a cult family. But just imagine they probably dig somebody else's body up and use those bones to make it seem like it's his. Oh, we found the bones. And it's his, it's Brian's. Really? So that should tell you something is up with that family and something is up with that that whole thing. You know, I don't know if y'all know anything about, you know, anatomy, biology, or anything like that, but there's no way the bones can just, you know, the flesh can just die like that. It even takes a while for the, you know, the maggots to eat the flesh. So if that's the case, then how these bones get here that quick? How that happen? They even tell you to bury the body 6 feet deep because one, the body starts smelling. I don't know if you smelled dead bodies, but I had before. I went back home to New Orleans after the hurricane, and you could smell the whole city was reeking of dead bodies. And if you ain't never smelled it before, you will know that smell of death. You will know that smell. So, how is it possible that the flesh on the young man's body is now gone? And if that's the case, when is the time of death? Even if an animal was eating that flesh, right? Even if the animal was eating that flesh, it would still be some type of flesh left on the bone. So yeah, like I said before, situations are strange. And you have to really look at it instead of just saying, okay, that's what the media does. That's why they fool you with the media. If they say, okay, that's him, that's his body, that's Landry's body, then that's what it's going to be, because everybody else is going to be like, okay, well, they found his bones, he's dead. No, man, he's very much so alive somewhere. His family is hiding him. You heard me? Those bones are not his. If you check the cavity records on them bones, and look, I ain't talking about their coroner that they paid. That's one of the family members, one of the cousins. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a whole new coroner that's not even related to them, not working for the police station. You need one of them type of coroners to, examine his body, because best believe that's not his bones. That is not his bones. He is alive somewhere. His parents are trying to protect him. They might have already shipped him off or sailed him to another country so that he can hide, change his whole identity. But the dude is alive. He's not dead. Once somebody checked those records of those bones, you'll see that he's alive. You'll see that that's not even his body. Yeah. Check it, you'll see. Anyway, so whatever's going on with Alec Baldwin, God bless you, brother. I know that's something bad to happen, to lose somebody from your movie company, and, in such a tragic type accident. So yeah, that's such a tragic thing. But on another note, and I guess I'll talk about this later on a podcast, so make sure you follow my podcast on Patreon called Build One, Teach One, so that you can follow that and get more info. But we need to see what's going to happen in the coming weeks or days for what's going on with Gabby Petito's boyfriend. Because if they check, they'll see that that's not even his body. And there's a way that they can check the bones to find out. Okay. Just like if your whole body burnt and the only thing left was your teeth, they'd be able to tell us your body. Yeah. So anyway, God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. If you like this, go ahead and pass it on to other people. All right. I'm going to be on my other live, which is on D Rasta merch, so I'm going to say a little something about health. That's my hair business, and I talk a lot about health with that business. I talk a lot about health with that business. Yeah, y'all. So you can know about health, because health is important. Even if it's about relationships, it's still healthy, damn it. It's healthy, okay? But I like to talk about different food and stuff that you'll like, Everything can't be the same subject, so I have to, do it on different stuff. But yeah, make sure you following me on D Roster Merch, also D Lyrics _ Legacy 23. I talk about my relationship with Judy, the real BB Judy, and also the Brat, and our new TV show coming up called The Best of Both Girls. So yeah, man, yes, I'm a lesbian. Okay, yeah, that don't mean I can't be political. I can't be damn it, an activist just because I'm a lesbian. I can, okay, I can. They ain't got no sexual preference on being an activist. Damn it, I'm Black. That's enough. All right, so all right, y'all have a good day. God bless. Woo.